Welcome to A Race Down Memory Lane, your go-to source for unbiased NASCAR news. We're your hosts, Lydia
and Vanessa Johnson.
She's either losing her voice or faking it. We're not sure which.
You're not sure which.
Alright, Vanessa, pay attention. You're up.
Cue slide. Stage
shush.
Hamlin won the first stage and Hamlin won the second stage.
Job. Oh, quick note on these slides. Our picks or predictions from the pre-race video we highlight in yellow. Mostly for our keeping track of things, but yeah, that's why one of them is yellow.
And only one of them is yellow there. But anyway, guess who won? What?
Am I supposed to be saying something?
I don't know. But anyway. I'm just so happy I can't speak. Okay.
I doubt that's even legible. Yeah.
I can't even read that.
So,
McDowell won.
yeah.
Elliott in second. Dylan in third. Harvick in... Wait. Do you not... No, you don't. I'm getting used to this again, okay?
Clearly.
Highlight. I'm highlighting McDowell.
McMurray in 8th. The person who's talking doesn't get to highlight.
Well, I get to highlight because it's McDowell.
Outside the top 10.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you moved the slide.
Pay attention.
I'm very perceptive. Logano in 12th. Kozlowski in 13th. Kyle Busch in 14th. Bell in 16th. And Byron in 26th.
Good job.
Woohoo. And picks and predictions score. Cassie's leading predictions and we're tied in picks. But we're not going to be sharing this every single week.
Yeah. So, this is going to get a little bit more sporadic. This is just a fun contest we have. So our picks and predictions every week, we tally up. And so, like, Cassie predicted Elliott. Elliott finished second, so she gets 2 points. And then at the end of the year, the lowest score wins, showing that they had the most accurate predictions and picks. Picks doesn't really matter. Honestly, typically high score wins on picks. But we do it more so for predictions. So we'll pop it in every once in a while probably, just to kind of monitor the progress. But we won't be showing this every week. But we keep a running tally of our score all year round. So it's just something fun we do. Let's talk about the race. Talk about the race.
I'm not supposed to be talking anymore, right?
What?
This is the formal talking, and now it's time for you people to talk.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's me because she's out. Whether. So, the race was pretty unexciting for a Daytona 500 for the most of it. It was.
We only had one good wreck.
There were 2 big wrecks. The
Well-
first one was kind of a medium wreck on lap 15, and then that went into rain delay
The second one was
for like 5 hours.
kind of non-notable because it was at the end. I mean, it was, but...
I think that was the bigger one.
Well, I mean, it was bigger.
It took out the 2 top positions.
But it was less notable because McDowell won.
So as Logano and Keselowski were leading, Logano was in first, Keselowski was in second, McDowell was in third on the last lap. And so if you're unaware of the NASCAR rules, once the white flag flies, meaning, and the beginning of the last lap of the race, the next flag ends the race, whether it's a caution or the checkered flag at the finish line. So, why did I do this?
Where did I put it in my phone?
Anyway, moving on. What was I saying? So last lap of the race.
That's right. I'm done.
I'm so done.
I'm I'm deliriously happy. I cannot think.
Great, let me talk. If you're not going to talk, let me. The last lap of the race, Keselowski and Elliott. No. Logano and Keselowski were leading, and Keselowski was kind of starting to get a run, and there was a lot of jumbling. People were starting to jump out of line. It had been single file for quite a while at this point. And so people were starting to jumble up, and things were starting to get crazy, as they will on a super speedway on the last lap. And there was a bunch of shoving, and ultimately, what caused the wreck is McDowell shoved Keselowski. He gave him a really good shove. And if you watch the post-race interview with Logano, Logano said he actually backed off so that he couldn't give them as much of a gap. And we were talking after the wreck went down. If Logano hadn't been directly in front of Keselowski and so close, that push McDowell gave Keselowski would have likely shoved Keselowski around and put him in the lead. But because Logano had backed off, Keselowski didn't have enough space to make that move and ended up ramming into the back of Logano, and they both wrecked, and then McDowell won when the caution flag flew, and Elliott got second. It wasn't super close when the caution came out.
But the camera angle that we saw, the lights,
it was hard to tell. Yeah, so we couldn't tell exactly when the caution flew, so it was like Elliott pulled away after the caution flew past McDowell. But yeah,
it was the knocking on wood that did it.
It was funny, our conversation leading up to that. Cassie goes, McDowell had a chance. McDowell might actually have a decent chance of winning this race, and it's like, no he doesn't, because we don't want to jinx it. So. Can I help you? Then he backed off. Good sportsmanship. On whose part? Logano? Elliott? When? Over the finish line? No, Elliott was the first over the finish line, wasn't he? No. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Good sportsmanship to let him cross the line ahead. Okay, that makes sense. I still think you're faking it.
Talk a little.
Somebody has a rose allergy.
And asthma.
And is a little bit dramatic.
Not really.
Okay, so anything else we want to say about the race itself?
McDowell won.
We know.
10 years after Trevor won.
It's pretty cool. This is McDowell's first... Yeah, exactly. It's
According to Cook, that was the only notable thing.
So,
That's funny.
I was going to say something. This is McDowell's first Cup Series victory, and I think his only other top 3 win is Road America in the Xfinity Series, maybe 2-3 years ago. What?
I'm happy.
It wouldn't have been more than that because I was home on a Saturday. And any further back, I wouldn't have been home on a Saturday. I was watching the race. By myself because these people were still in bed. Anyway. I watched McDowell's first win in Xfinity. By myself. It was very unexciting. Alright. So, if we have nothing more to say about the Daytona 500 itself, we are bringing back something we haven't had for a year or 2. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's the whiteboard questions.
I haven't gone through the trouble of watching all those videos.
Well, some people have watched since then. Not many, but some people. So, one of the things we started doing before we were even on YouTube was doing whiteboard questions every week, where we have a box of random questions and we draw one out and we answer it on our whiteboards.
Because only weird people would do YouTube videos before putting them on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, we have fun with it.
That's true.
And that is the point. So, it started out as trivia, and then we kind of moved to more opinion-based questions. So, we have several questions to draw from, and I don't think I can reach the box. Nope. I'm sure.
Did you actually make the cover?
Nope. It's still the box. We're gonna get a fancier box at some point.
Doesn't even make that style.
So, mix them all up. What? You want me to draw? I want Nessa to draw. She's the one who's talking this video.
Well, I didn't do a very good job.
Then talk some more.
I don't want to talk more.
So, okay, fine, I'll do it. Hold it up. I'm too short. So we have, I think I have like 16 questions in here at this point. They're folded up. Make sure I only get one.
I hope it's framed right.
Yeah, probably not. Okay. If you could build your own NASCAR team, what 4 drivers, past or present, would you put in your lineup? Answer quickly. And this is kind of fun because you can answer in the comments if you would like to, or just answer it on your own. If you could build your own NASCAR dream team, what 4 drivers, past or present, would you put in your lineup? It's completely subjective and opinion. So it's fine. Okay, I got to my answers.
I'm just gonna do that. Need to. Where'd the cap? Oh.
Imagine that.
Amazing.
Alright. What'd you say? Johnson, Elliott. Oh, I forgot Edwards. Dang it. This is what I
forgot Edwards.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I have Johnson. No, Edwards, Johnson, Bain, and Kenson.
Sorry, Elliott. Ow.
Oddly enough. Oh, not
Sanitary. There we go. What? Oh, I forgot Kenza too. Who'd you put? This is the fun of this. We just kind of have fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's the fun of it. Is that we have fun.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you're supposed to be talking. It's what you get.
Well, I didn't know we talked all the way through the video. I thought we just talked through the slides and then boom, we free for all.
Yeah, I mean, to some extent, but you're still supposed to be leading the conversation.
Am I?
Yes!
No, you're the one who's leading the conversation.
I don't want to be! Okay.
How do you get the cap off?
Pull it.
Alternatively, I think that's how you spell it. I'm a fake fan.
There's so many drivers you could put on your dream team, so it's kind of fun.
Ha.
Okay. Moving on from this.
Fun fact. You can thank Bobby Labonte and Jeff Gordon for Trevor Bayne's 2011 Daytona 500 win.
Yeah. Alright.
You wanted me to lead the conversation.
Yeah, but then you just dropped it.
No, I introduced the conversation topic, and then you people follow up on it.
What more is there to be said? And
You
you
said
people's
yeah.
me because she's faking it. Okay. I was gonna say something. Oh,
So I don't need to lead the conversation.
yes you do. I just want to say something. If you would like to suggest a question for us to answer, go ahead and do that in the comments, and we might do it. So, if you have a question you want us to answer, NASCAR related, that we can put in our box and might draw out eventually. So, yeah. We're excited to bring the whiteboard questions back. We didn't do it last year, I think, or the year before, maybe. Yeah, McDowell won. Okay. See, this is why this is why the whiteboards are a problem. Okay, I think we're done here, are we, ma'am? Oh dear. Am I gonna have to close this?
Okay, I'll close it.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to...
No, the other one. And hurry up, look at our time.
This has been Race Down Memory Lane,
Your go-to source for unbiased NASCAR news. We will see you. It's Daytona Road Course next time.
Yeah.
See you then.